couple more little pieces of staging. Is that what we call that? What do we call this? Welcome. Is it 8 o'clock? I have to see the clock right up there. It's 8 o'clock. Time to play music. Oh, time to tune up. That's not going to be good. Just once. Oh my God. We cannot have a runny nose during this program. Something just happened there. Okay. Did you hear that? Oh, it's better not to blow your nose into the microphone. Okay. Now let's see what happens if I turn on this light. That didn't do too much. Too much disruption. Well, here's a song I've been playing for years. A song for just this time of day, of night. The evening cool awakens, passing days elusive spirits, with no need for that sun's hot-headed face. They revel in the mystical and have no fear of shadow, for they know the darkness as a holy place. Their nocturnal take on science is their personal defiance. They play in love and morning comes too soon. Laughing at the sun, sailing with the moon. Laughing at the sun, sailing with the moon. She knows the spring by blossom scent and the autumn by the wind, and knows you best by possibility. She hears your heart in your voice and knows your mood in your step. The grace of one who does not need to see, to see. Cutting through the interference, unswayed by mere appearance, with a sense to sense when all's in tune. Laughing at the sun, sailing with the moon. 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 What is that? I tuned the bottom string down a step for that. Anybody who wants to know, any guitar players out there? Come on, tune it. Okay, that's pretty good. I made a list. Let's see, where's the list? It is definitely fall. We've had a big storm here, rain, wind, almost a hurricane thing going on here for a couple of days. Finally waning, but it's cold too. Taking the dog for a walk becomes a different case when summer's over. I thought of this, I think of this as a fall song, I don't know why. A name for that great mystery deity, if you would, but probably not for me. Great whatever. Call this song Harmony. Peace is a rolling sea, so full of mystery. I feel its harmony in ebb and crest. Peace is a work of art that moves the open heart. Peace is a place to start and final rest. Harmony of harmony, I hear you sing to me. Let it wash over me, let it begin. Harmony of harmony, unfolding melody. I am your instrument. Let peace begin with me. Peace is a beacon bright that brings us inner sight, a radiating light, conquering fear. Peace is the wild bird's call, the painted leaves in fall. Peace is the health of all, I feel it here. Harmony of harmony, I hear you sing to me. Let it wash over me, let it begin. Harmony of harmony, unfolding melody. I am your instrument. Let peace begin with me. Peace is a field of grain, 'neath sun and gentle rain, in nature's glad refrain of love begun. All beings' songs are sung as bells together rung. Peace speaks in every tongue, all songs are one. Harmony of harmony, I hear you sing to me. Let it wash over me, let it begin. Harmony of harmony, unfolding melody. I am your instrument. Let peace begin with me. Let me fix this. Let's see. There any comments? I got a new pair of drugstore glasses here. They're kind of red-orange color. Hi, Janice. Hi, anybody who wants to say hello. Let me say that we do these concerts hoping that some donations will come in, and right there on the bottom of the screen going across there it goes. PayPal.me, Venmo, and oh, here it comes again, PayPal across the screen. We thank you very much for donations that keep us going, and it seems these days I get, from 20 to 30 people in each of different places. Well, then what happens after the fact, we end up with a couple hundred people, but some people are not watching it live. I can never figure out the time. I was doing it at 9 o'clock Eastern time, so it would be 6 out west. Seems some people out west watch it later. But we made it 8 because some people said 9 was too late, and you just can't reach the whole country with the right time. So what am I going to do? Let me do this song. How's that? Let's see. May fears be calmed in the arms of loving kindness. May the turmoil of mistrust be laid to rest. May we find refuge in the shelter of forgiveness. One family across the disparate lands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Above the fray, the compassionate word is spoken, forsaking anger for the healing hand of love, that on this watch the violent cycles might be broken. Calm and resolute, the final warrior stands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. May we be guided by the conscience of the people toward wisdom, the direction of our dreams. May the horizons of compassion touch infinity, ever mindful of all justice commands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Now to the world's uncertain fate, may we not be blinded, though to nature greater peril never known. May we by unrelenting science be reminded of sacred balances ecology commands. Oh, earth, your hope is in our hands. Oh, earth, your hope is in our hands. Oh, humanity, oh, humanity, your work is in our hands. Oh, peace, oh, peace, your work is in our hands. Oh, grace, oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Oh, yes. I was thinking this This is a Celtic, a holiday with Celtic history, Halloween, and all. So it's Black Cat Day today. I'm not sure who named it Black Cat today, but we're getting ready for Halloween, and All Hallows Eve, Halloween Eve, and that'd be Scottish, and the Celtic and pagan roots of Samhain, the end of the year, really, the ending with the harvest, and then the veil between the worlds, and this Christians then pick up on this and make that All Hallows Day, all sainted People's Day, and the evening before, when the goblins and the spirits come out and get crazy. There are certainly some religious, spiritual practices that don't have that evil stuff, the devil and hell and everything in there. And creation stories proliferate everywhere. In creativity workshops I've done, sometimes I've said, let's all write a creation story, and everybody writes a creation story of how things began, how the world began. And those myths should teach us something. Well, this is the old 3 wishes story. You bargain with the spirits for 3 wishes, and then if everything worked out, that wouldn't be much of a story. It never works out, right? Get all you want. I bargained for 3 wishes, and I got them. Boom, boom, and that's the end. No, something has to go wrong. So in this case, our protagonist, is that what it is? They bargain with the spirits and say, spirits, if you give me these wishes, I'll worship you. And they say, oh, well, don't worry about us. Take care of those wishes. How's that? An enchanted isle we live upon, surrounded by the wild and churning sea. Alas, my life has come undone. Here tell my tale, how it happened to me. Here tell my tale, how it happened to me. Gentle spirits, grant me favors 3, and I shall serve you faithfully. The fire first, and water for my thirst, and for my refuge a tall shade tree, and for my refuge a tall shade tree. If we these wishes grant to you, in return you must to them be true. You must beware, wild things need your care, lest in neglect they be gone from you. Lest in neglect they be gone from you. Care for your fire respectfully, for you must protect your fine tall tree. Be good to its roots for it bears such fruit, and last preserve the water's purity. Last preserve the water's purity. In feast and drink, little thought we gave to the future for which we must save, while our refuse fell in the water well, now fouled and stagnant in its grave, now fouled and stagnant in its grave. Little food and water have we still, but nature's bounty knows no ill. We will find a way, so for today let us live as freely as we will. Let us live as freely as we will. Then came a storm up from the west, with Arctic winds howling hungrily. Branches I did break, a warm fire to make, consumed by the flames ungratefully, consumed by the flames ungratefully. The blaze did roar, the flames grew higher, consuming all with rage and ire. Every last limb burned, a sad lesson I learned, as the steam rose above the extinguished fire, as the steam rose above the extinguished fire. Now no fruit will my tall tree bear, with no branches reaching to the air. The well is dry, parched with thirst am I. Nature's justice seems oh so unfair. Nature's justice seems oh so unfair. Thus fair warning to you I make, to save you from the same mistake. Though the seeds you have sown, they are not your own, and nature's trust you must not break, and nature's trust you must not break. Though the seeds you have sown, they are never your own, and nature's trust in you you must never break. Nature's trust in you you must never break. I wrote that a long time ago. I wrote that in 1980. And, I thought it was a great song. And we played it for Paul Winter and for... I won't even say. I was hoping you'd say, "Wow, another great song." And he said, "Well, we can't always hit the target like Song for the Earth or something." Oh, what? Okay, I guess. But I thought it was a good song, and with our group Radiance, with Nancy Rumble and Eugene Friesen and several of us who were the Winter Consort, we recorded a couple of albums, and that song was on there. I don't do it very often. It's a long song. It's a novel. I have 3 or 4 of those songs that are like verse and verse and tell a big long story, and makes them. Then you wonder where am I ever going to use this? Or how many other songs do I get to sing in a concert if I'm going to just do that? Okay, how much more time is there? I love this song. Peter Mayer wrote this song. Hi, Peter. He's not out there. But Peter Mayer wrote this. Just prophetic and a fable, or what's the word? A fairy tale. I think he called it a fairy tale. Just prophetic and fun. Happy Halloween. Farmer John wandered back, and when he reached the pumpkin patch, began to speak. He said, "The weather's getting colder, summer's over, and it's almost Halloween. That's the day, the reason you were raised, when everything about your life will change. You will have eyes to see, and for that night you'll be a bright lamp burning in the darkness. But remember that candle shines for only the briefest time in a jack-o'-lantern's heart." Pumpkins held a meeting then. Some were very apprehensive and afraid. Could this really happen to us? What could be the meaning, is what they were saying. This is home, it's all we've ever known. Then one bold unspoken pumpkin spoke. He said, "I don't need eyes to see. It sounds like a lie to me. I like it just fine here in John's garden. And remember that candle shines for only the briefest time in a jack-o'-lantern's heart." There is much to ask and ponder in the pumpkin patch, when imposing old October shows up at last. Then a pumpkin from the farther end, who'd been silent up until then. Over the commotion said, "What would you rather have, my friends? A chance to shine, or die here on the vine? The better way seems very plain to me. You will have eyes to see, and for that night you'll be a bright light shining in the darkness. And maybe that candle shines for only the briefest time in a jack-o'-lantern's heart. But a one goblin smile should make it all worthwhile. You know, you might even see the starlight. And knowing that time is brief makes it so much more sweet when you have a jack-o'-lantern's heart. End the song. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Peter. What will we do? I had a list under my. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can remember. Uh-oh, I can't remember the song. I can't remember that song. I'm not going to do that song. Come on, oh, I think the battery has died in this guitar, which means maybe I ought to just switch something here. I'm gonna put this microphone up a little louder. Now it's just the microphone and no plugged-in guitar. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. How is it? Rick, are you out there? Janice, tell me. I think that's. That might be too much. I'm looking at little lights lighting on the levels. Yeah, all right. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. That's the chorus. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. You can sing that next time it comes around. It turns into a round, actually. And I need you on this part too. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. That's it. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will follow you with sunlit migrating clouds that fly with the wind, it nearly calling aloud, and through the watchful night that embraces where you are, I will be your sky of stars, and I will shelter you. I will shelter you. You can sing it. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Safe harbor I will make you under shimmering angel wings, an arbor of cirrus imaginings, and with the soaring rainbow overhead, I will cast a silken canopy above your bed, and I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. When the way is dark, I will shelter you. When the night is long, I will shelter you. When you've lost your way, I will shelter you. When you need a friend, I will shelter you. When you don't know where to turn, I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you. I will shelter you, my friend. I will shelter you with a love that has no end. Know that I will shelter you. Know that I will shelter you. Oh yeah. Well, so it is harvest time, but Thanksgiving is coming too. A little bit more harvest and celebration. Well, this is not what it seems. Or it turns out to be not what it seems. That's what I mean. How about that? This song ain't about nothing. There's no subject that I'm on. Just some harmony and some words to sing to leave you when I'm gone. This song ain't about nothing. There's no big thing I'm going through. It's just a feeling that comes over me when I think about sitting around with you. It ain't about how love conquers all. It's not about lies and truth, or how the summer turns to fall, or glimpses of fleeting youth. I won't hold forth on war and peace, or the fallacy of might makes right, or law and order, or homeland defense, or young boys spoiling for a fight. This song ain't about lonely hearts, or loveless, homeless, sleepless nights. Don't need to tell you about hunger or the struggle for human rights. This song ain't about nothing, but I'd just like to say that I hope it makes you happy. Too late, I played it anyway. I won't take on the mystical, or where disembodied spirits go. Won't get too outspoken political. They never play it on the radio. And it's not about feelings either. Don't want you to think I'm blue. I just like to hold this guitar and the instrumental comes right on cue. This song could be about healing, but I won't play doctor here now. The music's power can be revealing of all that our hopes and fears allow. And this song ain't about gratitude. The moment's so brief, but memories last so long. So thanks, you can spare me the platitudes. Just say, remember when Jim was playing that song about nothing. Just some harmony to leave you when I'm gone. Oh, yes. Well, thank you for being here tonight, and thanks for donations, if you can do that. There they go, and paypal.me. I always love to play this song for the end. Is it my anthem, I guess? Well, you know, the chorus of the song is not, I didn't write the chorus. The chorus is an old Russian folk song. Нашей жизни мы должны соткать из света звук, пропеть его в ночи, что звезды слушали во сне и хоровод водили в тишине. That's the chorus, isn't that nice? My fear, no, that's what I started to sing the second verse. My wish for you. My wish for you, as now we part, is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space. So hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed. Through every fate and circumstance, may hope lead weary steps to dance, and may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. So thanks for being here tonight. One more time, and may your life be as a song, sounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles. Thank you so much, everybody. Love each other. Do come back next week. Next week is the 3rd. I'm going to have a wonderful friend and great guitar player joining me next week. Rick Siggy will be coming. Rick, are you still there? He tuned in here just a little bit ago. By electronics, we'll just say we're going to just trade songs back and forth. This time maybe we'll get to play together and put something together when COVID is over, or when we can trade electronic masters. So it'll be a guitar night, and it is going to be November. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy end of the pagan year and Samhain and Veil Between the Worlds. And do friend me on Facebook if you haven't already, and I appreciate you subscribing to YouTube. Get me a few more subscribers there. Thanks so much. And a lot of news about next week. I'm going to give you news about a Patreon page and other things developing. Thanks, be well, and good night.